So happy Constitution Day, September 17th. We celebrate Constitution Day. I don't know how you and your family celebrate it, but there's three things I'd like to share with you about the significance of today, and they all involve Ben Franklin, Dr. Franklin. And so at the Constitutional Convention on September 17th, when they were lining up to sign it, there was some disagreements going on, and some people were like, I don't know if I'm going to sign it, or it's not perfect. And so Dr. Franklin goes up to sign the Constitution, and he looks out at the 42 delegates, framers that were in the room at Pennsylvania State House, Independence Hall, and he looks at them and he goes, if some of you are questioning whether or not this document should be perfect, I'd like you all to wonder about your own infallibility. And if humans are not perfect, why would we expect something created by humans to be perfect? And I love that the preamble to the Constitution begins with the words, "We the people, in order to form a more perfect union." So Dr. Franklin looks at the audience and says to Washington and Madison and Hamilton and Morris, doubt a little bit of your own infallibility and sign the document. And then when he went up and signed the document, he looks, and at the whole convention, President Washington, who was chair of the convention, he wasn't president yet, and he sat in a chair that had a carving on the back of the chair of a sun. And the sun was right on the horizon. And so Franklin would sit and look at that sun all session, and he'd wonder some days, is it a rising sun or a setting sun? And as he signed the document, he looked at the other fellow delegates in the room and he said, today I'm confident that this is a rising rather than a setting sun. And then he walks out of the building and a group of people, and this is probably the most famous story that everybody's heard, and he walks out the building and a bunch of people had gathered around, and they all asked Dr. Franklin, Ben Franklin, Franklin, what do we got? And he looks at the audience and proclaims, a republic, if you can keep it. Happy Constitution Day.